Hi, this is Georgia from Creative Moments by G. Thank you so much for stopping by today and sharing some of your day with me. We are going to make a terrific card. It's from the Magnolia, Good Morning Magnolia set from Stampin Up. We used both stamp kits and we made this terrific card. Just a small little card that says thinking of you, and we put something on the inside. I think you're really going to like it. So let's get started. First, let's review the materials that we're going to need to make our Magnolia card. You're going to need the Good Morning Magnolia, set 1 and set 2. It has the magnolias and also the magnolia buds with the sentiments that we're going to need. And you'll need the paper Calypso Coral Card Stock, brown from the neutral set, any beige paper that you might have, and some pumpkin pie from the Regals section. Okay, let's look at our base card. Our base card is cut 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. Then we're going to cut 2 top layer cards, and those will be 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, next we're going to need our top layer of Calypso that we emboss, and that is 1 3/4 by 4. The base will be 2 1/2 by 2, and then we're going to need our top piece, which will be 1 3/4 by 2. Okay, you ready to get started? We're going to take our base card, and we've already stamped our first layer. Let me just show you how we stamp that. We use Stays On stamping. We just stamped it up, and then we put it in the corner at the top, and then we did a catty corner piece on the bottom, just to give us an area in the middle that we'll be covering up. Okay, so we're going to use our wet glue to glue down our top layer, our bottom layer. Okay, and we like our wet glue because you can maneuver it around a little bit before it decides to get so stuck that you can't move it anymore. Next, we're going to put down our embossed piece, and we just did a really nice lattice kind of emboss that we could use to work with our flower set. We're going to use our tape runner for that, and you can see exactly where to position it. Okay, and we're going to use our tape runner to tack down our message part, our base part of our message. You know, this is a simple card. You do have to take a little time when you're blending the magnolias, and you can use any blending tool that you want. That's a whole nother video, but actually putting it together, it's really quite fast. Now we're going to use some dimensionals on our message, and we're just going to put the dimensionals on the inside, and that way we can slip our flowers underneath. So we'll just put 2. We love our Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. So easy to get the backing off, and they're so sticky. It really makes contact with the paper. Okay, we fussy cut, by the way, 3 beautiful magnolia buds and 5 leaves. We may use 4 or 5 depending on the look that we're going for. But now on our flowers, we're going to use a dimensional, and we're going to put it right in the middle, and that way we'll be able to tuck our leaves underneath. So you just put it in the middle, get it exactly, position it exactly where you want. Peel off the back and then just stick it down. We have our 2 magnolia buds at the bottom, the catty corner left. That dimensional works just perfectly. It allows us that extra space that we're going to need to put our leaves underneath it. So once again, we're just going to use a dimensional right in the middle. Okay, now next, moving on to the leaves, we're going to use a wet glue to get the leaves down on the paper so that we don't need those to be raised up at all. So we put 2 at the top. And you can, like I said, using wet glue, that really does give you some time to kind of move them around in case you get them not exactly in the right place. Okay, moving on to the inside of the card. As you can tell, we stamped 2 magnolia buds on the piece of paper, and we just used our blending tools once again to color it, just as a nice little surprise. We're going to use our wet glue for that, just in case we have to position it. Move it around just a little bit. Okay, let's look at it. A beautiful inside, and on the, isn't that gorgeous? We just love the Stampin' Up! Good Morning Magnolia set. I think it makes a beautiful card, and we're not finished just yet, because you know we need an envelope. What we did is we took our envelope and we stamped using the big magnolia just in the bottom left-hand corner, and then used our blending tool. We just position it just off a little bit, and then use our blending tools to give us that beautiful flower. I think this is going to make a beautiful card for you to send to someone special, your family, just to brighten their day. Thank you so much for sharing your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please click on subscribe down below, and don't forget to check the bell. That will alert you as to when I do another video. Well, go out and have a terrific day.